Hello girls, today I'm going to be showing you guys my 2026 glam routine as of the month of June. Cute, simple, still fun and vibrant. I've recently been getting back into doing a more in-depth skincare routine, and right here I had finished doing a rose water mask, blending in the rest of that serum. I will say that I forgot to start my base off with the Nivea cream and jojoba oil, so I just went straight into it. My eyebrows is pretty simple. I just use a thin brow pencil, and I've been using the Fenty Pro'fltr shade 390 to conceal my eyebrows. I am running out of that shade, but I don't think I'll invest in it again. I think for my eyebrows, I'm just going to stick with my contour shade because I always end up using a brighter concealer anyways, like in the middle of my forehead. For my contour, I've been doing underpainting, so I'm going in with the Fenty shade 445. My skin has a lot of different tones, but guys, look how this enhances my face. Just look. The cheekbones, oh my god. This is so summer, warm toned. I love it. It just has been working for my face so much. And usually I will conceal first, then do all this underpainting stuff. But I realized that starting off with this shade has just been setting the tone for how my beat is going to look. And I'm also using that shade to go around my mouth, and I've also been using it under my under eyes first before I go in with my Fenty concealer in the shade 370. I noticed that it just helps the lighter color sit better because of pigmentation in my face or just uneven complexion throughout. Right here, I'm using that same shade 370 under my eyes, chin, middle forehead, and the bottom of my cheeks below. I will say I used to use a brush to blend, but I've recently been using a beauty sponge, which has been working pretty nicely. I just spray it. Nothing crazy. I've just been using the LA Girl Pro Setting High Definition Setting Spray. This one is for a matte finish, which is the glam that I personally favor. I will say that I have a super sweaty nose, which is why I no longer try to do as much dewy looks. If I do a dewy look, it's usually just blush and highlighter and lip gloss, and that's enough for me. For my blush, I'm using e.l.f. in the color, let me take a look, guys. This is in the shade Pinky Promise. It's so cute. I love how it blends, and I always drag this all the way close near my under eye because I'm going to brighten it up anyways, and I feel like when I do bring it that much or that far, it just creates a more seamless ombre blend. And that concealer that I just placed was the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and that one is in the shade Light Ivory. GC 970. Same thing with my under eye. I'm using a powdered, or pardon me, a sponge, and it has been sprayed with the LA Girl. Do you guys see how deep into the corners of my eyes I'm getting? I do not play about my under eye. I just sprayed my face with the spray, and now I did run out of my one size translucent powder. So in this video, I'm just using the ultra pink, but I definitely will be getting the other one size one. I will say that I want to try the Huda Beauty one, guys. I've heard so many good things about it, and I've been with one size for a minute now, so I just want to experiment and explore other brands as well. So we'll definitely be on the lookout for that, and I'm honestly optimistic to dive into that. Right here, I'm just using a brush to subtly wipe everything off. I will say that moving forward with my beads, I'm probably going to be using a lighter brush because I don't mind a bright under eye because of the powder. I feel like because of my complexion and all the undertones that I have, sometimes a concealer doesn't come off as bright. So I'm going to try using a new, more brighter powder, using a light brush, see how that works. For the mascara, guys, I don't remember the brand. It's the one that you saw in the video with the little cute nice wand. I want to say it was like something princess. I'll write it down in the comments once I find it. And right here, I'm going in with the Fit Me by Maybelline shade 360 Mocha around my face, and I'm also using it for eyeshadow here. For my cheeks, I actually got this blush from TJ Maxx. I was looking for a new vibrant blush, and I was in their makeup section, and I found this duo. The lighter pink shade, I forget what it's called, but I do know that the darker one is called Neon Nectar. I used it in this video, yes. For my highlighter, my all-time favorite highlighter, still going strong, is going to be the Revolution Diamond Glow. Guys, she is so pretty. I feel like I'm not as generous in this video, but moving forward, I will start to be more generous because I don't play about this, okay? She's so tea. I love it so much. It's so shimmery. It has great product. You don't need to use too much, but I will be using a lot moving forward. For my lips, I do, guys, hear me and my little issues on my face. For my lips, I'm still figuring out my lip routine, but in this video, I just use a dark brown shade, and then I'm going with a Wet and Wild lipstick. I can't find where I place this lipstick, so pardon me for not knowing the shade right now, but I'll link it in the comments once I do find it. Here is the results, guys. Super simple, super cute, and it gets the job done, okay? Just look at that glowing, the eye, the liner. Yes!